Hey there, and welcome into another exciting episode of A for Effort. I'm your host, Matt, and as always, we start off giving thanks to our unofficial sponsor of the podcast, AMC A-List. $19.95 a month gets you 3 movies a week at local AMC theaters in your area. Check AMC.com for theater listings and offer availability. On today's episode, we're going to break down a movie that came out a few weeks ago, and I haven't had a chance to get around to reviewing it, and that is Isn't It Romantic? We were out and about around Valentine's Day, and my wife chose this movie, and I was kind of hesitant, but I do like Rebel Wilson. I like her in all of the Pitch Perfect movies. She's one of the best parts. So I was like, okay, I'll give this a chance. And honestly, I enjoyed it. I really had a fun time watching this movie. It's typical romantic comedy stuff, but in a way that makes it fun and different. They take the normal romantic comedy tropes and kind of flip it over on its head and do a 180. The premise behind it is she lives in modern day New York, and she is just your typical working girl, and she runs into a pole after being mugged and wakes up in a romantic comedy. And I have to admit, I had a fun time. It made fun of all the things I expected it to make fun of. She knew what it was making fun of: the gay best friend, the rivalry at work, always waking up with makeup on, always skipping the sex scene. It really did all the things you expected, but did it in a fun, interesting way. And I actually laughed out loud a few times. It really was a decent movie. Will I say it'll end up being the best comedy of the year? We'll see. I mean, it's early on in 2019, but there isn't a lot of comedies that I'm looking forward to yet that they have said are coming out this year, so it has a chance to stay up there for a while. The cast is rounded up: Liam Hemsworth, Adam Devine, and Priyanka Chopra, and they're all great. Adam Devine, in everything he does, is hilarious. I really enjoy him in Workaholics, also in Pitch Perfect 1 and 2. He really is a hilarious actor, and he really does well with her. Their chemistry is palpable. You can tell that they like working together. It really shows on screen. Something I had mentioned to my wife during and after is these Hemsworths, Chris and Liam. You know, they're two very attractive dudes. Both are movie stars in their own right. You know, Chris a little more so than Liam just because he's Thor. But Liam has his own roles in the Hunger Games and things like that. But these guys have no right to be attractive gentlemen and be absolutely hilarious. And they are. And Liam is no different from his brother. He was hilarious in this movie. I had a laugh out loud couple of moments with Liam Hemsworth, and it just gets you kind of jealous. It's like, wow, you know, you don't get to have it all. And I just, like I said, great movie. I had a fun time with this one. Like I said, am I going to run out and buy it on Blu-ray? No. Is it going to be the best comedy of the year? We'll see. But I just had a good time. It was a great Valentine's Day movie to see with my wife. We were on a little staycation, and it was like, this was a good choice for us for the day, for the timing and everything. And it just was an excellent time at the movies, and for that it gets an A for effort. I can't go any higher. It was good but wasn't great. I just really had a good time, but can't go saying it's A+ material at this point. I enjoyed Isn't It Romantic. Sorry for the delay on the review. I've been a little busy outside of the YouTube realm, but we'll be back at it full swing here shortly. I know that I need to get out and see Alita. Fighting for My Family is finally hitting theaters, so I'm very excited for that. Going to be watching that. I have been your host, Matt. Check out all the rest of the reviews on the YouTube channel, all 65 previous episodes of A for Effort. Come back to us next time, and we will have another quality movie review.